Welcome back to Death and Betrayal in Romania. You happy?
That works.
Yeah. We had a failed recording and I called it by the wrong name. Cursor's back to normal, thank goodness. So, you don't have the largeness anymore. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, today is really the same day as the last time, so it's not really like yesterday. It's just, depends on when you decide to see it. If you're watching this like 5 years later, you might be doing it all at once. If you're watching this when it's released, then, it'll be a couple days. I don't know how I'm spacing these out yet. Let's see, so we got a little barbed wire... thorn puzzle. Untangle the thorns. This is totally what a rose looks like when you zoom in on it, by the way.
Yeah.
Not. Giant thorn trap. Yeah. So, just kind of thinking. We're gonna talk about music today, maybe. We'll see how well that goes. I mean, there's a lot you can talk about in terms of music.
Like what?
Like, what music should we talk about?
Yeah, just the question is where do you start, I guess.
We could... Well, if we had a microphone that could pick up the game audio, we could start by talking about its music, but...
I know we can't. Is it good?
Yeah, define good.
I don't know. Is it memorable?
Not really.
Well,
don't grab me. Creepy hand right there.
can't the ghosts like kill us if they wanted to? Why are they just like doing like spooky stuff?
I don't know. They do get to killing later, but I mean, not yet. They're just trying to scare us and maybe leaving. Well, it's not gonna work. But to answer your question, no, the music's not very memorable. It's just kind of there. I know there's some games where the music is very memorable. For example, Phantom of Venice had some memorable soundtrack in it.
Well, I mean, there was dancing in that one too, so...
Yeah, there was the cat dancing.
I mean, if anything, you have that. But
yeah.
I
guess that's one thing we could talk about. Apparently, Her Interactive used like a actual song into the Zetera place, you know, the warehouse with the killer robots?
Yeah.
Apparently that's an actual song, because when I was disputing the copyright, I looked up what they were saying the match was, and it's actually almost identical.
So you're saying that basically, like, Her Interactive... Well, I mean, they're not, like, required to come up with all their own music, but they just kind of, like, borrowed some?
I think they may have, because it sounded almost exactly like the song they used.
Almost?
I could be wrong, but it felt that way.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, almost? It better be, like, perfectly the same.
Yeah.
Or...
I don't remember. I disputed this over a month ago. Got
Yeah,
the claim released, so I'm not complaining, really.
It's like, that's Her Interactive's fault. Go after them if there's a problem. The fact that,
Yeah.
like, you've made a video of it, and the music happens to be similar, it's not your fault, so...
You know, the way I could probably figure out is go there, and then pull out my iPhone and say, Siri, what song is this? And if it comes up, then we'll know.
How good is that, though?
That's fairly good. It's not steered me wrong. It's only steered me wrong a couple of times. Heck, it actually recognized... my brother, just for fun, he pulled out his when I was playing Sonic Colors and asked what song it was, and it took him to the soundtrack for the game.
Huh. Pretty
So
impressive.
that was pretty cool. I didn't even know that it would recognize video game music. I doubt it'll recognize this song though, so I'm not even gonna bother trying.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like... Yeah, most of these companies are, like, just producing their own music, probably by... I wonder how that works out, honestly. Like, because it's not too intense or anything.
No, it's just
Or
like...
special.
Right now, it's just really a piano, some very quiet string instruments in the background, I think.
I'm kind of curious how easy it is for people. It's like, what goes into the process of making a game soundtrack? It's just like, well, I have a melody. I'm just gonna copy that, like, how many times? Like,
Lady Alexandra, you
70.
found my head.
How did his...
Wait, you're
We just
not
put a skull
Alexandra.
on the ghost
Please,
button,
you must
and-
help me prove my innocence. I would
Can't
never
follow
hurt my
this.
love, Lady Alexandra. My soul was used to frame me. It wasn't with me the night of her murder. My falcon has the key to my room. Use this to summon him and discover the truth, please.
Alright, so we're gonna go solve that. We're gonna fly all the way back here.
I didn't even pay attention. What did he want?
He wants us to go summon that falcon by...
Oh my gosh, is he... What? It's a ghost falcon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know what the, like, Dana Knightstone series could have possibly done after this game. Like, literally just, like, you end up in, like, a ghost house, and the house doesn't exist.
Figures
It's
I'd
all
find
just
you in Nikolai's
ghost
favorite
people.
spot trying to cozy up to his falcon.
And
Did you
no
ever
rules.
love me, or was it all just an act?
All
It's
right.
not what you think.
I feel like that's come up before. Oh, crud, is she gonna fall through the yellow tape that has no purpose whatsoever? Yeah.
Yeah. Now she's holding on for her life, and... If you were, playing on, like, the senior mode equivalent in this game, you would be completely trapped if you couldn't figure out how to do this really simple find the things puzzle, because there's no way to back out, and the skip button wouldn't be there either, so... Good luck!
Wait, so it just sends you to the screen with just a bunch of junk on it and doesn't tell you what to do.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
Hmm?
Unfortunately, dude.
Wait,
Thank you, I totally wanted to have that while I'm falling to my death.
How did she put all that
I'm
together?
sorry, my love. I didn't mean to startle you. It's just the thought of you being with Nikolai drives me insane.
So you're gonna kill us!
This guy, I'm glad he's dead. I was gonna say, it's like, he should be dead. He is dead. Well, that doesn't help us.
I'm sorry, Alexandra. I trusted you were faithful to me. But Victor, the evidence he showed me,
How many
could I not
times... We
believe
cannot
him?
explain to him that we are not her, can we?
No, we're not. We don't even have... We look close, but I mean, it's quite obvious that Dana and Alexandra have different
What is
hairstyles.
it, Victor?
And for starters,
What did you
Dana
bring me to
has
see?
glasses.
You
So,
know what? No big deal.
There's something
No,
you
no.
should see.
This guy is clearly like he needs glasses. I think that's the problem.
Dana should say, here, you need these more than I do.
I was gonna say, it's like maybe you can't recognize faces, but usually if you can't recognize faces, you use like hair and glasses as a guide as to who people are, and that would be like completely wrong. You would totally not think that we were her, but lo and behold, never mind.
Yep. Just, kinda got to a low spot again. That happens every once in a while. There we go. We're just collecting... Oh, now we're getting to the part where we collect, like, 5 of everything, by the way.
Oh jeez.
It took a while to
Yep.
get started, but now our inventory has, like, a lot of collection stuff going on.
Might as well.
I mean, why
What
not?
is it, Victor?
Wait, is that the shields like collections of a collection?
It could be.
Like, are those the 5 shields, or because it looked like when he picked up one of the shields, like he picked up a giant group. I don't know why I'm saying he.
Yeah, it's a
We're
she.
still Dana. Maybe
Yeah.
we're possessed by a man.
Well, if you imagine that our voices are Dana's voice, then then she is possessed by a man. Cause I'm a man and I was the one playing the game and I was controlling her every move, so
That is
Okay.
way too like meta.
yeah, we'll just stop there. Now this puzzle also takes me a while to figure out. I went ahead and cut a little bit short in editing, but I left a lot of it in.
Where are you reading? Like, a bunch of phrases are coming up. Are they on the blank plates above, like, the shields.
Yeah, they're on the blank plates above the shields. Don't
The-
ask me how it works.
So pretty much it's just, there's no puzzle. It's just trying to figure out what the game actually wants out of you.
Yeah, and it's easier said than done, to be honest.
Of course. Oh yeah, it's like the actual moving stuff around part is easy. There's no way you can fail at that. It's just trying to guess exactly what the game like wants out of you. Like, I am the fire. I guess it's a dragon. I guess there's dragon heads. Still, what was like the middle one? Like strength and something? It's like... What? What?
I'll click on it eventually.
What are you doing?
I don't know why I Oh, I'm waiting on the hint, I think. Because I'm stuck. Oh, the middle one's stubborn and tough.
Wait, it's like, which would... Couldn't that be a lion? Or a boar? I mean, I don't know.
I know, that was what my mind was going to.
What the frick? Which one does the lizard connect to? I don't even think I've seen that one.
I don't remember why I'm pausing for so long. I think I'm trying to figure it out. I really should have pulled up the strategy guide on like
Oh
a piece of
gosh, I
paper.
didn't even see the helmets. You have to switch those around too?
Yeah, I actually missed that little detail. I didn't see you could switch them quite yet. It takes me about a few more minutes to see.
That's annoying. Yep, that's just a game like extending its length.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, ooh, now the puzzle is slightly more difficult.
Yeah. Well, people wanted more difficult puzzles. I guess they got their wish, except it's kind of more annoying, to be honest.
I know, it's like long doesn't mean difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really think of a good example.
Slider puzzles? 4x4 slider puzzles?
Oh my gosh, sorry, yeah. But those are difficult.
Yeah. And long.
Those suck. Those just plain suck. It's kind of like chess. Like, you have to think really far ahead.
You know,
And I don't like it.
I will be really upset if after all this waiting for the next Nancy Drew game, oh, there's the cut to when I finish.
Cool.
If after all the waiting, there's a slider puzzle in Midnight in Salem, and it's like, that was not worth the wait.
I hope it's the last one, and I hope after...
Oh my gosh, don't say it! Do
Yes,
not
like
get
watching
her
music.
interactive if you're watching! This is a bad idea!
You have to do a slider
it
puzzle,
cannot
and then
be.
in the, like, to open a door... What do you mean, no, it cannot be?
She loves me. Me!
What's the weird elf behind him say? Oh, he's just kind of creeping. Oh, he just broke the telescope. I was gonna say, what? Got really angry at the telescope, and I was wondering what's going on. And then, like, the Russian hat guy just kind of creeped up behind him. I don't know who he is.
So the Russian hat guy could be the equivalent of like her interactive watching saying, ooh, this is a brilliant idea. 4x4 slider puzzle coming up.
I swear, when you said 4x4 slider puzzle, I was thinking, like, of a puzzle where there were only 4 spots, and you would only slide, like, 3 blocks around. And it's just like, that
No.
seems really easy.
No, I mean 4
but yeah,
across by
15.
4 down. And then, how big is a 4x4 slider puzzle? That's like a 16-piece puzzle, I think, right?
Uh-huh. No,
Yeah.
that's like... I mean, maybe you should do, like, a 6x7 slider puzzle and put
Don't
in
give them ideas.
I wonder, could you do an uneven slider puzzle? Like, do slider puzzles not work if they're like 4x5 or like 3x6?
I don't know.
Or do people just not want to make them?
I hope they don't want to make him. I'm actually kind of curious.
No. Anyway, no. Here's Midnight in Salem. Like, you're gonna go into, like, I don't know, the witch's house or something. They'll figure out a plot. There's a plot to it, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
you do a slider puzzle, get in the door, and there's just a person sitting there with fox and geese, and it's just like,
Oh no! That's worse than slider puzzles!
yeah, and it's just like, you have to do fox and geese too. And then
Ah!
realize it's all just a dream, because why would Nancy be in Salem? Why would she ever see fox and geese again?
Not fox and geese again. Please, anything, I take a slider puzzle over fox and geese. I'm dead
Honestly,
serious. Yeah.
I wonder if, like, going back to that, if it... Okay, first
It's
of all...
not
the problem with that
easier.
was
I
first
tried
it was
last
long.
winter. Scare you away, did you? Did I?
What's going on with this?
I don't know what's going on now.
I'm just curious, like, if going back to Fox and Geese, like, would it be easier now?
It's not.
It's not?
It's not. I tried.
Oh.
I used this when I got to it. And tried. It was not easy, so I was like, forget this. I'm using the save file that's conveniently after Fox and Geese that I created 6 years ago.
Yep. If you didn't have to do it 4 times, I mean, no big deal. But you had to
If
do
it
it
was,
like 4
I did it
times.
once, and then the second time was when it got hard.
You had to do it like 4 times.
Yeah. Didn't you do like a whole episode of nothing but Fox and Geese?
The mechanism it even starts, like, doesn't make any freaking sense. Like, how would Fox and Geese, how would a game of Fox and Geese recognize when you have won, and then, like, open up something, like, 10 miles away? How did
look
you fake it? What if you pay someone to lose? What the frick kind of puzzle is that?
You know, if we could have paid someone to lose, that would have been
Seriously?
awesome.
What? It's like, or why can't you just set up, like, the final game, and just say, here, and see, this is a winning game? How does it recognize it? It's like the ghost of the person dude watches you. It's just like, nope, that wasn't fair. I'm not gonna open it up. It's like, oh my gosh.
You know, if I wish there was a way we could have done it that way, like just set up the game to where it's in the winning position. But no, we have to play against Bill Kessler. You know, I wonder if it would let us. It would have been smart design if they gave us the option, but you had to figure it out yourself. That you could just do it the easy way. Like, you had to come in the middle of the night when the other guy is not there and set the Fox and Geese up yourself. Doing that, if you do it, you win it without having to play a stupid game.
This is why, like, at least all of the Nancy Drew games to date have, like, the, well, cheat in quotation marks menu, which, that's still up. I mean, they can't get rid of it, can they? Her Interactive is... Oh, wait, am I not allowed to talk about it? It exists.
Well, I'm afraid not, because of Her Interactive being...
We're not going to tell anyone how to do it. It exists. I mean, that's been revealed.
Yeah.
We can't really hide that.
I don't know what I wanted... I mean, I think we will be okay, because you didn't, like, say how to do it, but,
Yeah, I don't know how. It's been a long time. It's a weird...
I still remember. I'm not gonna say it aloud, though, because of... Evil Mob will come after us, I think.
Nope, it's too late. It's like, it has been revealed. It's like... They can't
Thank
really
you to
stop
Michael for that.
Yeah, there's no gag order that Her Interactive can use to say it's like... No, you can't tell people that exists. It's just like, but people know it exists. It's like free information now.
Yeah.
So, sorry, but not sorry. You shouldn't have had it in the first place if you don't want people to know about it.
Yeah. I wonder who who was the first fan to, like, figure that out.
That was, I mean, it was impressive. But, I mean, if you know how programming works on that kind of engine, maybe not too hard.
I don't know much about programming on like that in general, so...
But that's the kind of system where I imagine, like, this is what you would really do if you were Nancy Drew. You would say, okay, this is a stupid puzzle. Like, if it's a Rubik's Cube or something, I'm just gonna take off all the stickers, and I win. It's like, here. Completed. Can I go home now? I hope so.
I've taken advantage of that thing before. I've just said, like, I don't feel like doing this, so put this in my inventory, please.
It is a realistic system. Like, if you want something, just steal it or something. It's just like Nancy would steal it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the lesson there.
Yeah.
Am I going to do this puzzle? No, of course I'm not going to do this puzzle. Next.
I wonder if there's cheat menus in other games, too. Like this one, for example.
If you're on a PC, I don't know if this would be, like, cheat menu be very useful here. I mean, modding on PCs is, like, massive. Like, you can do all kinds of stuff. Is there God mode on, like, basically every PC game you could own, at least the ones where it's useful? Absolutely. Can you mod, like, if you wanted to? This might be harder. Just the way it's set up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, like, first-person shooter kinds of games or something. It's like, if you want to mod that to where everyone is, like, frickin' Barney the Dinosaur, you're a flying goat, you can do it. I mean, that's easy peasy. Someone's got to do all the programming, but...
Well, I'm not doing it.
No, obviously not. I mean, that's for someone who likes Barney the Dinosaur and flying goats.
Ah, has it really been... Okay, that's time. I didn't even realize it was over.
That's a good ending.
Alright, bye. We'll leave you with that thought.